Rocha with this one right here, they went blue in 2020. They still making these now? Fragrance family, welcome to the Rochas channel. I'm your host, Mark. This series of Pop the Cherries where I pop the cork on a full bottle purchase and give you my initial thoughts. I wore this scent on my skin as my scent of the day for a few days, including today. Now it's time to give you my thoughts before it goes into the vault for a full-fledged review. Now, if you're new here, thanks for watching. Subscribe to support me and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm also all over social media under my YouTube handle, Robes08. Keep tabs on behind the scenes stuff, including my Center of the Day posts, new purchases, and what I'm actually working on for my hub, my YouTube channel. Now, if you have a Facebook account, yeah, you can follow me, but you can also switch over to my Facebook group called Fragrance Guru Nation. We're up to 18,000 members, where we discuss fragrances, you know about new releases, people buy, sell, swap. You can discover new YouTubers. It's a great source of information if you're in this hobby like I am. So let me introduce to you the bottle that's in my hand here, L'Homme from the House of Rochas. This is, of course, their foray in the blue aisle. A little late, Rochas. I guess better late than never is the motto. So let's go under the hood with this one. Let's take a look at some stats. A release date was back in 2020. The nose behind this is a famed nose, Bruno J. Major notes to my nose would have to be blood orange, juniper berry, and basil. So it is my scent of the day. I got the dry down right here, but I want to remind me of the introduction of L'Homme by Rochas. Now, this one right here up top, she's a bluey, she's versatile, she's fresh. This is something that is very much generic. It is basically something that's available to everybody, that's gonna smell like everything that's out there. So let's dissect this one just a little bit. So the intro of this fragrance brings me, you know what it brings me? It brings me to a nice big yawn fest. Nothing new was brought to the table here at Rochas. It really wasn't. It brings you to a fruity, citrusy opening. This one brought up blood orange and pineapple for that take. That gets backed by a shower gel like blue aura that isn't really blue. I still don't get this blue genre. They sell it as blue, but it doesn't smell like the ocean. It doesn't smell very watery. It's very synthetic and truly takes away a lot from the other notes in the particular fragrance. I really don't enjoy these type of releases, and unfortunately for Rochas, it's not going to be a good review today. It has a little bit of cardamom here that helps out the bit a little bit. On top of that, it starts moving towards more of a green herbal pinch here than blue, and that's when goes from a shower gel to a barbershop, almost more of a grown-up blue release, but at the same time stays modern like the rest of the blue genre, and it has a little soapy backer here. Now, the dry down itself of this fragrance, it shows some geranium, some basil, and some juniper combo, with some of those fruity notes burning off slowly. Actually, the blood orange was hanging on for dear life here at this point. Then you lose, sadly, for the pineapple lovers out there. You loser. That Ambrox blue theme is still running through L'Homme's veins at this point and takes a small step back, which is approved by me. I'm really not looking forward to the full-fledged review of this thing because I just finished doing Bleu de Chanel. Sauvage is coming up next. I'm having a hard time with these blue releases, to be quite honest. The tonka bean here shows itself. It goes a little, it shows its sweetness. The tonka shows no almond, no cherry tendencies. It's not a full tonka bean, and many other facets that the tonka is known for, they're not there. Just a pinch of sweetness and some powdery aspects that tonka is also known for. At the end of the day, it's mostly a green release than a blue release. It kind of plays games a bit, and a mild woody backbone. There's no woods in the official the actual note breakdown of this one, but it has a little bit of a woody tendency, and it has that synthetic backer, that blue backer. That's pretty much it in a nutshell here. Very much a bargain bin fragrance, to be quite honest, for me. Now let's get into the Revolver, where I talk about seasons, day, night, versatility, and performance. Let's get into seasons. These blueys are good to go any season. I feel like spring, summer, and fall are its strong points. Day or night, it's more of a daily driver type of fragrance. I think this is more of a, if you like this, it's going to be a signature scent for you. If you like this, it's just going to be your suit and tie type of boring scent with your boring suit and tie. Versatility above average. Obviously, these blueys are really good for versatility. Performance, longevity, kind of poor on me, 5 to 7 hours as far as longevity goes. And projection was fairly average. So not a beast per se, not actually very good. 5 to 7 is okay. I was expecting more out of this release, to be quite honest. So now on to my final thoughts on L'Homme by Rochas. Overall, L'Homme is just another blue, versatile, easy to wear scent. I have zero interest in a scent like this. As like you, we probably have at least 2 to 10 of these in our collection, all doing the exact same thing. This thing reminds me of Dylan Blue from Versace. Reminds me of a little bit of a Coach for Men meets K by Dolce & Gabbana, which I could continue on and on and on. If I had to pick one out of that little combo, I would give this one the edge. I really didn't like Dylan Blue. You can see my review on that. And the other two, I have zero interest in them. This one right here, okay for what it gives. The only reason I would recommend a Rochas scent is that they usually go really cheap at discounters against these other ones that I named off. The Versace will be at a pretty good price now. It's been out for a while. The K is continuously going down. So as a 2020 release, you're a little late to Rochas, to be quite honest, to the party. Go back to the moustache recipe. That moustache recipe is absolutely gorgeous. This, not so much. So now I'm done with L'Homme by Rochas. Time for you to hit us up in the comments below. What do you think of it? I'm looking forward to reading your comments on this particular release. I never really warmed up to it. Again, this is Pop the Cherry, so I've only worn it a couple times. I'm looking forward to trying it and giving it another chance and see what I can delve out of it and do a full-fledged review for all of you out there. So now I'm going to leave you with a greater pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your bluey wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.